Hey guys.
Don't touch me.
Welcome back to the...
Don't touch me.
Hey guys. Welcome back to the Let's Be Real podcast, episode 5. In the spirit of finals weeks, we're going to be talking about
Final weeks.
And Hell Week. Is that what you called it?
That's an Army Ranger boot camp thing.
And, yeah. So, anybody want to start?
Have we started yet?
Yeah, we started.
Is it recording?
Yes, it's recording.
What the fuck you mean? Did you see the red dot?
Yeah, good.
That red dot
I thought there was just a camera flash on somewhere, and it did the like red dot eye thing.
How are finals going for you,
Hate finals.
Charlie?
I hate finals this semester in particular.
Yeah, for some reason they're like extra difficult.
Yeah, just like this
Yeah.
semester, I guess, at least for me, every single one of my professors are like the type to like give you homework as if their class is the only one that's important. And so all of the finals are like taking up too much time to do, you know, and they're all due at once because everyone is like, oh, we're going to give it to you early so you don't have to stress later. But then everyone does it.
Right. Me personally, I have 2 essays, 2 presentations, 2 video projects, plus homework. Like, they're giving us homework and finals.
Yep.
And projects.
Yeah, I got 2 essays. One of them is like 10 to 12 pager that's due in like 2 days, on top of like two 10 to 12 pagers on top of another 5 to 6 pager, and like a presentation that I have to give tomorrow. So you know, we all struggling.
I'm vibing. My teacher said, yo.
How many classes are you taking?
4.
4 really?
Oh, let's give a round of applause to Dre, because he raised his grade from 2 Fs to 2 Bs.
Yup.
Yeah.
My advisor was like, we advise you to drop these classes. And I was like, no.
Why?
I was like, no. First of all, this is money. Second of all, I'm like that. Trust the process, baby. And one of my teachers, this was government, he was like, yeah, you can just send in work. He's like, I don't care. It's fully graded. I'm not going to deduct any grades or anything. Just send it in. I sent it in, and he gave me 2 A's, 2 B's on the assignments, and I was like, all right.
Here's my main problem with that. See, me personally...
But he's one of those professors that was like, when he was in school, he said, I did not like it at all. And I didn't like when professors were too serious. Because he was like, I had a personal life out of this. Family, stuff like that. Mentals. And he was like, yeah, man, I ain't trying to make it hard for y'all. He's like, this is not like the main like purpose of this school. He's like, this is government. I mean, none of y'all going to be involved in government and shit. So I'm going to just make it easy for y'all.
Bypass Texas government, actually.
Fuck Texas government. That shit's racist.
Facts.
Fuck. Who's talking about that? We the North, baby. We won.
We should the Texas State House.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
Fuck them.
I agree.
No, we should not.
That shit is rooted in racism. We should.
In the middle of Austin, so please
There's
don't.
Bomb.
That's
3
gonna
against
get
Don't y'all got
one.
racist
Democracy
fucking wait?
works.
You got racist statues over there, right?
Where?
In the Austin, right?
You guys have a statue
Where?
to Colonel Sanders up, right?
Wow.
Where is that? I've never seen that.
Somewhere in Texas.
You know that.
But not in Austin. Austin's like a little bubble. And everything else can just go.
Well, actually, due to gerrymandering, it's more like a.
Austin is
Yeah.
the new. Is it true?
Wait. Actually, I have a question because in my class today we were talking about gerrymandering, and this guy was like, "You all know what that is." I don't.
I do, but no,
what is
no.
it?
What is that?
Gerrymandering is. It's kind of unique to, I wouldn't say the United States, but most places don't use this, at least as far as I'm aware, this system of elections because it's stupid.
It is pretty much
Basically-
unique to the United States.
Yeah, basically, it's when you... Okay, so the United States, for background, elects people based on districts. Like, in this district, more people voted for this candidate. So then, you know, at the end of the day, the person with the most districts wins. Is that the Hunger Games thing? Okay. Oh, yeah.
You've seen the.
I just got that.
I've read the books. Yeah.
How did you know the symbol from the
read?
book?
You read?
Yes. I love reading. It's my favorite thing to do.
Reading's pretty good, but...
It is pretty
What was I
nice.
gonna say? Oh, yeah. So basically, when you want to win, though, you cut up... I mean, let's be real. Certain people vote certain ways. Women, men, educated people, uneducated people, different races, blah, blah, blah. So if you know one district has a bunch of people who are going to vote one day, you just put them all into one district, or you divide them bit by bit into multiple districts. So you just draw weird shapes on maps so that like a big clump of black people is like divided between 5 districts. So that way they don't win that one district, if that makes sense.
I see.
It's easier to sort of demonstrate like on a map.
No, I remember now.
But not like with the finals. But yeah, and like most of my classes, I'm not getting any homework. Like they said, you're good. Like my professor was like, yeah, you're good.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say one thing about me is I will to get it done on so funny on the deadline. Like when something is due, something is due. You can't turn it in after that. And then all my friends, of course, are like my professor doesn't care. And I'm like, cool. So why am I doing all this work to do it when it's due, when it's not even really due? You know what I mean?
Yet another example of woke leftist culture infiltrating high education.
I don't know what that means.
Well,
okay.
maybe, I don't know. Maybe your professors are too much of a tight ass.
No, they're not tight ass. They do the same thing where they're like, just turn it in here. But
They're liberals. They're not tight asses.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're a woman. That's why. Maybe.
What?
Because you're a woman. I don't know. Because they're trying to be progressive, you know?
I've never asked them for an extension because when
Maybe you should.
something's due.
Maybe you should.
Why would I want to do that?
Try it out.
No, because then it just builds up and you have to do it at the end.
So?
I asked for an extension when I had chlamydia once.
You had chlamydia?
How the fuck did you get chlamydia?
I didn't have chlamydia.
No.
No, wait.
No, that sounded too specific. No. You had chlamydia?
No,
How'd you get it?
I didn't have chlamydia.
Also, so.
How'd you fuck? Who'd you fuck?
I did not have chlamydia. For references,
Yeah, I had that shit one time in my life. That shit was wild.
You want to talk about it?
Hell yeah.
Oh, no. This is about academics. We're not talking about
That happened during the school year. Yeah.
Okay,
We can
and
turn
how
this
did
into a sex
how did it-
education podcast.
Yeah, how did it affect your schoolwork?
I felt slow.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I felt slow. I felt tired all the time. I was like, bro, what the fuck is going on with my body? Maybe I need to start running more. I started running 2 times a day. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
So besides that, what did chlamydia do to you that wasn't normal for you?
It was the pee shit.
Please go into detail.
It was the pee
No,
shit.
but like, how did the pee affect your academics?
The pee, cause like I would avoid trying to pee. I would avoid trying to go pee. Remember that big classroom we would go to with the big television screen?
Yeah.
For media studies, where the fuck,
yeah.
right? Every time I needed to go pee,
That was when you had it?
yeah, bro, right? So every time I would,
I was sitting right next to you, bro.
no, but this was like late in the year. This was like
You
around
could have
like,
breathed the chlamydia in.
this was around like
Sure,
April.
good.
This was around April.
It's infectious.
It is infectious.
Yeah.
I sat right next to you.
I'm not gonna lie, but like when it was happening, I would try to avoid peeing all the time.
You know me in that class. Me personally, like in
kinda
my
hot, not
classes,
gonna lie.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom for at least one 20-minute break or 3 7-minute breaks. You know, I just can't sit there that long.
I don't think anybody can.
Now I would watch anime. I literally would watch anime.
Yeah, I would watch Grey's Anatomy.
I would watch anime. Grey's Anatomy is One Piece for white women.
Good point.
It's One Piece for white women, so don't ever talk shit about One Piece.
How is this is for the fans?
The OnlyFans.
Fuck them.
How's everyone doing emotionally?
Shut the fuck
I can't
up.
answer. This isn't a live stream.
Well, okay, well,
Fuck the chat.
answer them.
Fuck chat.
Am I a fan?
What? What?
How are you doing emotionally during final season?
I'm chilling, bro.
Oh, I was asking Colin.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, no, you go.
I'm chilling, bro. None of my professors are serious, dog.
Okay, cool. Colin, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. I had a scary event in the T yesterday where I had to go up to strangers and talk to them. But other than
Why?
that,
Why was it scary?
I didn't like it. It was not enjoyable.
What?
It was for a class project, but it didn't go well. Where I had to go up to people and
Wait, which
talk to
station
them.
was it?
Back Bay.
Oh, I get that.
Back Bay's not that bad. It's not bad at all.
Everyone was in a rush.
To deal with.
You should have brought me. I would have did it for you, man.
You would have done it. Yeah.
I'd have been like, hey. Let me ask you a question.
You speak Spanish too, which helps.
Like, oye.
You don't have to yell into the mic.
Hola.
I'll be like,
Damn, you putting your whole mouth in the mic. Ew.
He looks like a horse when he does that.
I can fit it.
Do it.
Nah, I can't. That's
Never mind.
no, go finish
I was
it.
gonna say something, but it's
Yeah, go.
this topic.
Go. Yeah, it's a subtopic.
How are you doing?
How about you answer first?
Yeah, subtopic.
How are you doing?
Yeah, finish that statement.
I'm holding on.
You're holding on. That's
Oh, shut the fuck.
Your film didn't hold on.
I've always hated when people say that shit.
So I did my presentation today, which was like the thing that was stressing me out the most about my finals, and it was kind of ass. Everyone hated me, and they were like, "This doesn't make any fucking sense," and I was like, "Cool." So now I have to scrap my idea. I have a 15-page paper to write about it, and then I went to go pick up my film from the EDC and watch it, and it turns out the whole fucking roll is blank. Fuck that shit, man. Now I gotta check out. It's just like one thing on top of the other, and I need it to stop. All of this
Sick.
needs to stop.
valid.
I feel you. Yeah, somebody has to shoot it again.
Yeah, Dre's pissed because I had to shoot him like 4 times.
Like, it's only me. It's literally only me.
No, it's Emma and Aaron too.
No.
Yeah.
That's not getting done.
What?
That's not getting done.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not getting
Some of the
done.
people in my film.
You should have picked people that, like, live in the area.
This is so much work.
Like MJ. If you picked MJ, yeah, MJ would definitely did it.
Yeah.
MJ would be like, yeah, babe, let's go.
Yeah.
You know, you want to listen to my new song? Yeah. Oh, that should have been fire.
MJ, leave a comment down below if you saw that and went, yes.
As is true about a lot of colleges, of course, you have your good and bad professors. But I personally have had more bad professors at Emerson than I have had good. I don't know if that's the case for most people, but for the most part, when it comes to the like required stuff that I have to take, I've had
Very
really
true.
bad professors for most of those. Like for all of my like electives, I've had like great ones, but then all the other ones just suck.
Your electives, like ones that you pick, or
Yeah,
like
yeah,
your
yeah.
major classes, or
They can be
liberal
major
arts
classes. Like they can be both. I just mean this like, you know, like all those like writing courses we had to take in freshman year. For example, like you didn't take those cuz you were all transfers. Well, those professors I've had for like most of like my writing courses here, and it's always the same shit, and they all like most of the writing professors especially here, they're horrible. Every single one treats their class as if it's like the be all and end all of society, and like
facts.
yeah, no, like I've been in like most of them, especially like ones that are like dealing with like discrimination in like the literature. They're all just like, this is like the be all and end all of like how our society is gonna function. Like you have to pay attention in this class, and I'm just like, dude, it's a class.
Right.
Like at the end of the day, people aren't gonna pay attention that much unless you do a good job. But like most of the time, they don't.
I feel like kind of the same thing. Like my liberal arts classes, the teachers are so serious, and they don't like they're physically not aware that we are not here.
Yeah.
For that.
No,
And
literally.
they think it's like the most important class of all time.
Yeah.
Except for I have some exceptions, but also
Yeah, some.
like some of my major, like media crit. Oh my god, worst teacher I've ever.
Yes.
One of the worst teachers I've ever experienced.
No, same here for media crit. All the media ones, like media history, media crit,
Media
those all
history.
sucked.
I liked her.
You right here.
I liked her.
Wait, who did you have?
I forgot her name. She was fire to me.
No, she wasn't. You thought she was fired because you thought she was pretty.
She was
Oh,
pretty.
I know
about
who
to
you
say
had.
that. He was gonna.
Did
That's
she
probably why I
did she
thought
make
that.
y'all do like Instagram posts every week?
No.
No.
No, you're.
But I know who you're talking about. I
Yeah.
did hear about that.
Yeah,
No,
there
but
were a
was
lot of
cool.
people.
I liked her. She was pretty too.
You think she was cool because she was pretty.
No,
And see,
I liked
that's-
her because she was cool.
That's something they'd get into in feminisms.
Pretty.
And she was pretty.
That's something
You
you
just
just
didn't like her
in
outfits.
feminism courses.
Oh no, I thought she was pretty. Didn't like her
There was a
outfits.
class called
I thought her
feminisms.
way of
I think
teaching
there
wasn't
is, but
great.
there's like multicultural feminism, national feminism. You know, there are a bunch of different classes.
Let's talk about sexism at this school.
Yes.
I don't really notice.
Doesn't
it.
exist.
You don't notice it
for-
because you're not a woman.
Yeah, for me, because personally, I don't notice it. But
No,
explain.
even not as a woman, I see it every day. Like not towards me, but towards like women. I see that shit
I
every
feel like
day.
I don't know like what the term is.
Misogyny.
Pause. Would you call it like a microaggression? Like not
Microaggression.
trying. Okay, so like a sexist microaggression.
Yeah.
Not trying to be openly sexist, or against women,
Right.
but trying to devalue our ideas
Yeah.
or our power amidst my major. I don't
Yeah.
know about other majors. VMA.
Yeah.
Like, for example, one time, this guy, we were having like a partner discussion, and then he decided to share what I had to say as his own. The teacher was like, "Oh my god, that's so great." I'm like, "Bro, like, you're not even giving me credit for that?"
Yeah, that's
or like
stupid.
just little stuff like that where
Yeah.
it's so clearly like they don't even think about it and they just do it. Yeah.
No, I've been in a lot of like group projects here, like where I don't like ever do anything, but like at least I hope I don't do anything, you know. But
You're that one person in the group projects.
maybe we'll see. But like most of the time, if I'm in a group project with even just with like one other like dude, but like if there's one other dude at least and one girl, then that other dude is gonna make comments about the girl.
For sure.
It's like 9 times out of 10 that I've been in like a group project with that type of a dynamic. Like the guy is talking like mad trash about like the girl's like capabilities, even though
Really?
like most of the time the guy hasn't done anything for the project yet, you know?
Yeah.
Really?
Or like
Oh, I've seen that a lot.
I've heard
Yeah.
I've been in, I wouldn't call them my friends, but I've hung out with people that they'll start talking about something like a project they're doing in class, and they'll just be like, "Oh yeah, like all she's good for is like she's hot, but like
Yeah.
she's not contributing to the project." And it's like, but are you allowing her the space to contribute to the
Yeah.
project? Because like if you're not letting her do shit, and you're like dumbing her down to like essentially like looks, like attractiveness, it's
Yeah.
like, okay, like that's sexist. You're being sexist, and a lot of people don't realize that, you know. And I don't hold it against people because a lot of the time, like, guys just don't see a female's perspective or
No.
point of view, so they're just like unaware.
They're
that
uneducated
doing
about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But it does piss me off.
One other thing, just like when it comes to especially like the white dudes who are here who want to be like filmmakers, like most of the white dudes who I've met here, most of them, not all of them, of course, but like who want to like be filmmakers of some sort, like especially like script writing. They all think they're gonna be like the next big like script writer, you know. And so those dudes I've noticed especially, and there's a lot of those in VMA. They just like they won't let anyone get in their way. So especially women, you know, they like a lot of them they just don't even think of like working with like women in their crew.
Facts.
Because it's like, oh my god, they won't understand my vision.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
And it's like, okay.
It's like,
whatever.
okay. And like most of the guys that I talk to that are like that,
Yeah.
they have like all these big plans, but you can tell that they're
That's
just
true.
not going anywhere. And
They're-
then I tell them about my plans, and they're like,
That's
"Do you
cute.
think that's realistic? do you like? Is that realistic for you?"
No, but here's the one thing I will say about that. That dudes just do that to each other too.
Yeah, that's
Like-
mean. Why
like-
are guys so mean to each other?
No,
Like,
we're very
honestly, I wish I
realistic.
could tell you.
That's mean.
No, I guess it stems from like when we're kids,
Yeah.
cause like when we roasting and shit.
Yeah.
You just be like, bro, you ugly, and then be like, no, you're ugly. Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, but that's different. I'm talking about like when you're talking about like a project and someone's just telling you, I don't know about that. Like they're belittling your capabilities and they're telling you that like they don't think.
Maybe it's motivation
Yeah, but then that's
for like a guy.
It's because they're insecure about their own
You know?
possibilities, so
Have
they
you-
have to dumb down.
Would you rather? Which would motivate you more, Dre? Someone telling you, yeah,
I'm different. I'm just personal.
No,
Me personally, if someone wanted to undermine my abilities,
Yeah.
that would motivate me more. To be honest.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. But I mean, like, just like in general, like on a very, just like in a very direct level, like if someone's being actually motivating, you wouldn't want them to say something like that.
Right.
Nah, I'm.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I'm a little tapped. So give context. Tap means a little like. So like.
Dude.
This mean? I
Yeah.
don't know.
It means a little,
means
I don't know what this means.
I'm gonna give you
dumping it.
context.
You're
Right?
dumping it.
So let's say like, for me to find motivation, nothing could be wrong. I'm gonna have something in my head that has nothing to do with the situation. Like I'll say like this person said something about me, said this shit was ass. I'm like, this person said my shit is ass. I never talked to the person once, But I'm like, this person said my shit is ass. All right. And then I use it as motivation, like fuel. And I'm like, fuck you, bitch. My shit wasn't ass. And I'll just use that as like consistent motivation.
Yeah.
So I'm a little
I
like
get that.
tapped in terms of that. Like I'll find motivation with
Me, I'm
anything.
like, maybe my shit was ass. But
No, my shit wasn't
check
ass.
in 30 years. Let's see.
No,
Let's
no.
do a check in like.
Nah, not 30. In a day. In a day.
People
Well,
always
wasn't
tell me
done.
my stuff is great.
For me, it
I
is.
can't relate to that.
For me, it was.
I said people always tell me my stuff's great. I can't relate to that.
I don't show anybody who I know my stuff, so.
I like that. But no, man, I'm kind of a little just. I get motivation from a lot of like little things. I don't need somebody to tell me what to do.
I get
do it.
motivation from demeaning women in my groups when I'm working with them.
Oh, another thing.
You definitely do that.
That makes a
No,
lot of
I can
sense.
so totally see.
No,
you.
yeah.
No,
absolutely.
low key.
No,
When we first
absolutely.
met, when me and Colin first met, we had a group project, and it was the first week of school. And he did. He gave me that vibe that he would say something.
Oh, that.
And I would like mention like, this is when I knew you were cool, because I like mentioned that we should put the Barbie song in our project, and you were like, I don't know. But then 5 minutes later, you were like, we have to do it, you know? So, yeah.
That was a good idea. I like that one.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think I prefer to work with women over men, I would say, but I think that's just me.
I feel
Normally,
like you
they're
should
better
just
at
be a
what they
Chloe.
do.
Like, just-
I don't know if that's sexist, but
No,
No, that's reverse sexism. I like that.
like,
I like that.
like I think it should be like a women man thing in terms of like team because like for example, one of my favorite directors, Quentin Tarantino, the editor for most of his movies are women.
Yeah.
Are women. He said I wanted a woman's point of view for Pulp Fiction to edit it. He's like, and then people are like, why? He's like, it's just a different point of view.
Why do you think there's so many foot shots in all of his movies?
Boom. Right?
Yummy.
So he was like, yeah, I feel like women should be involved in films with anything. And I'm like, yeah, honestly, I would want that. I would
Do you know
want
the
that.
first editors
Was
in
women?
history were women?
Yeah, they were women, yeah.
I knew that.
My teacher said that in class, and this guy next to me, he's going, oh.
But you know why, right? You know why, right?
Because the Steenbecks they look like sewing machines. So
Yeah.
guys didn't want to dumb themselves down
Yeah, exactly.
and learn how to use the machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was only when it became popularized that men started to take it over, right?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, hype.
women used to be the first like computer workers too,
Yeah,
because
that's true.
keyboards like a what do they call those, secretary?
Womanhood.
I second.
As
I
a
third
woman,
that.
I'm too pretty, too.
I revoke that motion
Sure.
and say, get to it.
Women should only have to take 76th out of 100 of every final.
That doesn't make any sense. Women should take however many finals they want.
I think I got what you meant.
76.
Oh, okay.
76 out of 100.
76 cents per the dollar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are we still getting 76 cents a dollar?
It's now
It-
84.
It also varies on race. I think like white college educated women are now like out earning men. I want
No,
to
they
say.
are. It is a true thing, yeah. But
Black
But
women
only
are still
white
still only earning 40 cents to our dollar.
Yeah, Native American women I think aren't even lower than that.
Yeah, they Native Americans in general are like the lowest.
isn't
Yeah.
that crazy? Native Americans, they try to wipe them motherfuckers out. Ain't that shit
I
wild?
mean,
Still
they
are.
pretty much succeeded.
Shit,
honestly.
wow.
No,
bro.
honestly, yeah, no, they.
I
Pretty
think
much
it's like
did.
98% of them died.
Yeah, most of
What
them.
the fuck
yeah.
you doing? Anyway, yeah, I think that shit is wild, bro. The history of that is insane, bro.
The history of this country is insane.
Fucking
Prove my point.
I learned that about the Native American, about how this is their country. This
Yeah.
is not our country.
Right.
I learned that junior year of high school.
That's your no. I'm sorry. That's your own fault. I feel
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
your
That's not my own
No,
fault.
that's your educational system
we
in
were
you.
taking Texas history up until junior year of high school.
Bitch, who do you think was living there when they were like, yeah, we just came in one day?
We were talking about the tribes, not like Native
Yeah.
Americans as a whole and as a country. Like,
They're
Bro,
not-
we learned that
they're-
shit in like 6th grade,
I
dog.
did not learn that shit in 6th grade.
You're
The
the
I
fuck?
learned that when I was in like kindergarten.
Yeah,
Yo,
no,
what the
But I
fuck?
think that's disrespectful. I think we should have learned it from the get-go.
You should have, absolutely.
Just like slavery.
The fuck
No,
you
but-
Slavery
mean?
we learned about in like 6th grade. Like that was
But how did they frame slavery? That's.
Yeah.
they framed it as pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
But
How-
did they frame? But like, how did they frame like the South's like involvement in it?
Well, they were kind of like, yeah, we were part of the Confederacy, and then they were like mad quiet after that.
Oh, yeah, that made- see,
they
there you
like
go.
had nothing to
Okay,
say.
good. Okay, good.
Same thing with
Jim Crow.
Never mind. I was gonna say, what is it? The Holocaust?
That-
What the fuck?
No, dude.
But the Asian internment camps in California.
Oh yeah.
That's fucked up too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean,
That was fucked up,
yeah.
and I didn't learn about that until high school either.
That I only learned about. Yeah, I only learned about that in high school. As well.
Yeah.
Nah, I
No, but,
learned.
like dude, when I lived in North Carolina, the way that we learned about slavery was that like it was like something, but like we had to separate it from Southern heritage.
they gave him free health care.
Yeah.
Separated from Southern history.
Yeah,
They had to separate it from Southern history so that we could still be proud of it.
that's
And I
true.
was like,
Yeah. In the South, I was telling y'all guys this earlier.
yeah,
Bars and establishments and people would hang up the Confederate flag, and then when you tell them like you're racist, they'll be like, no, I'm just respecting our history.
yeah, that's all they
And
that's
it's
all they
like-
do.
Or like the come and take it flag, they're like, it's about history. I'm like, that's not about history. You're just racist. Like,
Yeah, you're just being
please,
racist. Like, let's be
real
real.
right now.
Jinx.
On the Be Real podcast.
Let's be real in the Let's Be Real podcast.
Let's be fake on the Let's Be Real podcast.
Opposite Day episode coming soon.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. I feel you. I feel you. But no, the Asian internment camps, I knew about it because of my neighbor. Because I live around a lot of Vietnamese. They'd be,
Oh yeah.
yeah, they'd be like, yeah, man. This old, I forgot his name, man. I think he passed away.
Wait, cause where did you grow up? Where,
In
like,
Dorchester.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right? And like
Yeah.
one of my neighbors was just telling me about it. I was like, I want to say like 12, 13. I was like, no way, I never knew this. He was like, yeah, man. It's pretty fucked up. He's like, my family when we were over there, man. Because he was an older guy. He was like 86. He was like, yeah, man. All this shit was happening over there. Then we moved to Boston. And we were good. I was like, wow. Crazy.
They didn't intern Asian people on the East
Is
Coast.
California
No,
considered the South?
No,
No,
what
it's
the
West
fuck?
Coast.
That's West Side.
But doesn't it?
West
No.
Side.
No.
Tupac,
That's not
West
how you consider the
Side.
South.
West Side.
When
Technically, though, a lot of people don't know
West
this.
Side?
California actually was fairly
It was part of
pro-slavery.
Mexico, though. California.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they were pro-slavery though.
yeah. They
were.
actually
What-
part of the part of the state, like a third of it, voted to join the Confederacy.
Yeah,
but
they
it was
did.
overruled.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, and it's still like a big thing now that it's like that, like same population, and like California's considered like a blue state, but it's still that
California has the most Republicans out of any state in the country.
Same,
Fun fact.
Wait,
It also has the most Democrats.
I thought it was second. Now
Nope, it has
because of
most.
Alaska.
Alaska's
Alaska's
a
a
very tiny
fucking
state.
state.
Well, yeah,
man.
but like pretty much everywhere, everyone
Actually,
there is
Alaska's
red.
the biggest state.
Alaska's
It's
like
the biggest state, but lowest
Alaska
population.
is so small that it doesn't matter. Like if 100% of the people voted Republican.
Oh, okay. I thought the population was closer.
I feel like Alaska's more racist than Texas.
Alaska has been though, because they're cut off from the rest of the
Yeah,
U.S.
they can be ignorant if they want.
Alaska is
And
one of the more diverse, or a pretty diverse state, I think.
nah, fuck that.
Are you sure? Because they have a lot of.
When have you
I
seen
don't remember
any
the
person of
correct-
color say they're moving to Alaska?
Well,
Yeah.
it's not about moving there. It's about people traditionally live there and
Every
continue
person of
to.
color that I knew who lived in Alaska, they had a reason to move out.
Well, I'm not saying like black
know they
people.
pay
I'm
people to
talking
live
about
there?
like the. I'm trying to remember what the correct term is now. The Native American,
Indigenous?
indigenous people there.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I know some indigenous people who are like, I had to get out of there because like the infrastructure there for like Native Americans.
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
It's horrible, especially in Alaska because they don't care.
Alaska should be fucking Canada, bro. That
It
shit
should be.
should all the way up
Should be
there.
part of Russia
Princeton
still.
and Texas can be the biggest state.
Hey, according to this one Russian tour guide I had, there's not a single piece of evidence to ever suggest that Alaska was bought by the U.S. Apparently, it just stole it from Russia.
No, wasn't there like a Hawaiian-Alaskan treaty?
Yeah. In, like, 1959.
Separately.
They were separate, but they were in 1959.
I thought they were instituted in 49 and 51.
I find that shit
Oh,
insane
maybe.
to me.
I have
bro.
no idea though.
No, you could be right. I just know it was in like around there.
I guess they just wanted 50 exactly. They wanted that 50.
But now we have 52 technically regions, not states. We have-
Puerto Rico's trying. They've been trying
We have-
for years to make it a state.
Actually, more people want to become a country.
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
what I think.
Speaking of Puerto Rico, right? There's a lot of people in the Latin community that
Yeah.
don't like Puerto Rico because of that,
Yeah.
right? How they're able to just come into the U.S. so easily, right? With no like documentation. They
They're
could just come-
citizens. They can just come.
Yeah, they
in.
could just
Yeah,
come
yeah.
in. Whereas like islands next to them, like Cuba, DR, like we
Cubans
all
aren't
have to
getting
go
in.
through this process
Yeah.
of paper documentation, all this other shit, and a lot of people in the Hispanic like envy and have vendetta towards them because of that.
Right.
Because they're part of the U.S. even though they're
Yeah.
still in the Latin community.
Right.
So if you ever hear anybody say, "Oh, fuck Puerto Rico," it's because of that.
No, I've heard that a lot too. Like, yeah, no, it's I can understand why. Like,
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up, man.
Yeah, it is really fucked up.
I kind of, even me, I'm like, yeah, it's pretty fucked up. I actually don't like that.
But I mean, immigration here has always been fucked up.
Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah, it's oh my god. But yeah, Puerto Rico, yay, and they beat DR in the fucking in the baseball All World Classic.
They should have.
I'm Dominican. I have to say that because I watched that on my free time.
They won fair and square. They won it and they should have.
They can go fuck themselves.
No, I'm sorry, but they won it and they should have. They won it fair and square that day. I'm sorry.
Fuck them.
No, I'm sorry.
Piece of shit.
No, I'm sorry to tell you.
El team is ass.
No, they were great that day and they've been great the whole season. They won for a reason.
You know, American Samoans don't have citizenship.
Are you serious? You serious?
What I said?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the. We have 5 overseas territories. Puerto Rico is one of them, and 4 of them get citizenship. And then I want to say it's American Samoa. They're not citizens, even though we control
American
them and
Samoa
govern them.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Shit's bussin'.
No.
Poggers.
Pog.
Leave a
What's a
like
pog?
if you want American Samoans
What's a
to
pog?
get citizenship.
It's a pog.
Yeah.
Care to explain?
What's a
Well,
pug?
guys, that's all we have time today on the Let's Be Real podcast.
No, pog. P-O-G.
I know what
You're
pug.
best at this.
I know what PUBG is.
That's not the same
No,
thing.
that's definitely no.
PUBG is like a game.
Did you
Not
say
the same thing.
PUBG or
We're talking
pub?
about pog. P-O-G.
We're talking about Pog. Yeah.
P-O-G.
What the fuck is pug?
You have
Poggers.
to be there. Poggers.
Play of the game, Poggers, comes from Twitch. I believe it dates from 2014 when someone makes a really cool play in a game. Everyone used to spam
Poggers.
Pog, play of the game, and it became an emote of this guy's face going, right, play of the game. And then people just started doing it whenever something cool or noteworthy happened. Like, oh, that's Poggers, when someone's like, I got a girlfriend kind of thing. So it just means like cool.
Pog.
You're sick.
I got me a lady.
Slang. Did y'all know that Riz
I got myself
is
a
short
them
for
pog.
charisma?
Say that
Yeah,
again.
we knew
You know
this.
Riz was short
People
for
don't know
charisma?
this. I've been educating them on this.
Yeah.
They're like, whoa.
I thought everyone knew that.
No, I
Riz
guess not.
charisma.
I know, it's weird.
I
They don't know it.
You didn't know that?
She knew who came up with the phrase, too. She didn't know what it meant, though.
Yeah, can you explain the history behind Riz?
Kai Sentat, most subscribed Twitch streamer of all time. He's banned right now. For
Why is he banned?
So he did get a hand job on stream last month. That's probably not why he's banned right now. Yeah, he did. He also did a lot of stuff. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. That whole community has a lot of moderation issues. But
Really? You don't say.
What community? The Reddit community?
no, I won't get into it right now. But
okay. No, but I know what you're talking
yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So he came up with it. Riz, short for charisma. Like that boy's got Riz. And that's pretty much it. I mean, there's not really much else to explain for tuning
Any
in.
last thoughts about finals? Good luck to everyone.
Fuck finals.
I hope you all
Yes, good luck.
do amazing.
Shove a vibrator up your ass.
If it helps
Not
relieve
you,
stress.
Angie, but like someone who's preparing for
I hope
finals. If it
everyone
helps
does
relieve
amazing.
stress.
Make sure to reach out to someone if you're struggling mentally.
And for God's sake, for your own sake, don't procrastinate on them. If you
Yeah.
can do them, then just do them. You're
Yeah.
gonna thank
And if you
yourself
can't
later.
do them, talk to someone about it.
Yeah. Or if you can't do them, don't worry about it. Figure out what else you got to do before you can do those.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Introducing this week's musical guest, T.E Fry. He's going to be performing Coast to Coast. Go check him out. Link below, as always. And have a great finals week.
Yes.
Good luck.
Stay black.
Survive.
Stay black.
Bye.
My calculations are correct. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
As I drive backwards in an unstable vortex, opened my eyes and saw Paul Walker in my Corvette outside a brick man. mansion to have his backyard size up the Grand Canyon. Shit was really remarkable as I crept on through. Smooth, today's special, so bitch don't throw off my groove. What we finna do is put on some gangster shit. Crip walk coast to coast like OT Genesis. On the gang, no banging. A verbal gunslinger for the slugs I'm slanging. Regulators label kid armed and dangerous. Now who got the juice? On yacht shooting off the roof. Where's the loot? She asks how much with that ass? A buttload, cutthroat. Gustavo coming for the gusto. You must know I'm white chocolate. A revealer like a young dynamo. Disciple of the wild line tiger flow. So go the fro, big steppers don't tiptoe. Where the kinfolk spinning with them with a pistol, shoot the fade. Obscuring the obvious, propaganda provocative. But for now, let's chill and reveal, conceal skills that allow us to kill. Sick rhymes that made pandemic feel ill. Lockdown itself wasn't prepared for the drill, for real. How I find it ironic, on a little big plane and feeling astronomic. Chronic, bathing gin and tonic, vomit. Inside the cottage a giant breaks down, results to verbal assault and adjective then nouns. Metaphorically speaking, since I don't know my crowd, y'all done did it now. Made me get up just for y'all to get down by disruptive vibrations. Can you dig it, motherfucker? Drop top at a pit stop, the wristwatch. Can you dig it, motherfucker? I asked you. Can you dig it, motherfucker? Can you dig it, motherfucker? Nah, you're mistaken. Phasing with the mist, becoming one with the pavement. These streets adjacent. Stripping motivation has payment to not hasten your bake in the sun like a raisin. Can't get love out of me, no, my heart's taken. You want me homed in the dice and safe haven, but tonight I crave Asian or a Caucasian. Long as they like Caucasian. Now I'm just playing PlayStation for the meanwhile. Meanwhile, the fiends are speed out at around 7:30. Gotta hurry, mama coming home early. Cooking onions made the crib smell foul. Early bird gets a worm, common lifestyle. Far as being concerned, baby, I'm a night owl. Running idle in the shadows. Being private is very vital. Survival of the fittest primal. It's a dog eat dog cycle, no cap. Ain't no place here for a hero. New jack, go with this or that. Tit for tat. A bitch a hoe if she ain't being taken care for. Now can you dig it? Whew. Can you dig it, motherfucker? Drop top at a pit stop, the wristwatch. Can you dig it, motherfucker? I asked you. Can you dig it, motherfucker? Can you dig it, motherfucker? Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it? What? Can you dig it? 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 I asked you if you could dig it. Can you dig it? Motherfucker, can you dig it? Motherfucker, can you dig it? Can you dig it?
My name's T.E Fry. You're watching the Let's Be Real podcast. You can follow me at T.E Fry on Instagram, IG. Shout out to you, Angie. Continue the episode and enjoy the vibes. I'm out.